People are literally getting nerfed, mogged, cooked, absolutely sent back to the lobby type vibes at Sunset Cliffs, San Diego. Brother. What's going on? Yes.
Can be much more dangerous than it actually looks. We just mentioned it.
Yeah, News 8's Kelly Esfeld is live at Mission Beach. Kelly, what's the biggest message you're getting out there today from lifeguards?
Yeah, and lifeguards say the biggest message is stay out of the water for the next few days if you can. If you are an experienced swimmer, you certainly want to use caution. So we're live here at Mission Beach. Now, the big issue is dangerous rip currents. They can catch you off guard.
Bro, those waves look small, dude.
So here's what
Those
lifeguards
waves
told
look
me.
small.
Yeah, we're mostly rescuing people that are in rip
There's
currents,
kids in the
so
water.
they lose their footing. They get stuck into this river that flows out to sea, which is our rip current.
Yes, it happens. The rip currents happen. They get sucked out to sea. But look, teach people you gotta swim to the side, and then you're chilling. And the water is warm right now, so I don't know why people are tripping.
And they panic and they have problems, and that's when we go out there and we go grab them. The conditions are very strong, but the water's warm, so everybody wants to get in the water, but it's simply unsafe at this time.
I mean, you could tell that the waves are pretty strong and they'll suck you in. I wouldn't go out there any further than just the shallow. Yeah.
And so that was Lauren Conway visiting San Diego with her family. Now, as you heard the lifeguard lieutenant say, the water is warm.
There you go. Visiting from Arizona, probably, right? Teach your kids how to swim, guys. For the love of God.
Around 75 degrees, and it feels great to be out there in the ocean, but it's just best to hold off for the next few days. The beach hazard statement remains in effect for Orange County and San Diego County through Wednesday afternoon. Surf will range from 3 to 6 feet, with some sets reaching 7 feet, especially along south and southwest facing beaches. Now, sadly, a reminder of how dangerous the conditions can be. Yesterday, the body
How old is this? Am I even looking at the right thing? Oh, yeah, 3 days ago. Okay.
of a 53-year-old swimmer was recovered in Carlsbad. He went missing Saturday night near Carlsbad State Beach. Coast Guard searched for him. They suspended the search while it was dark and then resumed it again yesterday and found his body around noon. So far, his name has not been released. Now, meanwhile, cliff jumping.
Damn, rest in peace to that guy. I'm sorry, bro. That's sad for the family and everything. That's hard, man. Because there'd be a lot of people that are good swimmers out there.
Also an issue lifeguards are dealing with right now. A teenager was badly hurt after jumping at Sunset Cliffs yesterday.
Okay,
so first you're going to hear from
focusing in on
lifeguards, then you'll
Sunset
see the
Cliffs.
video, and I'll warn you, the video is tough to watch, but the 19-year-old survived. He's going to be okay. But first, here's Lieutenant Knight again.
No, there was 2 incidents. So I don't know which one this was. There's one where the guy jumped and boom. And there's another one where the guy was climbing and then he fell. Boom.
Cliff jumping is not safe. It's illegal. It's illegal to jump from a height greater than 5 feet into the Pacific Ocean. And we have...
It is illegal to jump from a height greater than 5 feet into the Pacific Ocean. What? Bro, who the... California, dude.
Of rocks and reefs below the water that people can't see, so it's very dangerous. There's large crowds that are egging people on, and we ask that people do not conform to peer pressure, and please do not do anything illegal. Do not jump off the cliffs. They're not safe.
Do not jump off of cliffs. It is not safe. I mean, goes without saying, bro, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's go. Let's see it. Send it.
And so here's the video of that teen jump at Sunset.
God, I've seen that clip so many times that it does not get. Oh, poor dude, bro. We're talking like
Sunset Cliffs.
spinal compression, fractured vertebrae, I don't know, collapsed lung, whiplash, neck, Just gonna be in a chiropractor. There's a chiropractor that's gonna get rich off that one kid. jumping into the Sunset Cliffs, bro.
So you see he hits the rocks. This is hard video to watch, but according to San Diego Fire Rescue, he is okay.
Yeah, he is okay. Yeah, what's okay? Fractured vertebrae? Neck brace for 6 months? Tailbone's cooked. Bro. He's either in high school or college. Good luck sitting for the next year, bro. I was snowboarding in hardpack in April in Tahoe, and I fell on my tailbone from a height of about 4 feet, you know, standing. Let's say my ass is about 4 feet high. Probably less. Let's be generous. 3. I'm 6 foot on a bad day. Really on a good day. Bro, I couldn't sit for months. It hurt to sit for months, dude. This guy fell from like 30 fucking feet, bro.
A number of people jumped in to help him. Lifeguards responded and helped bring him to safety. But there was a really big crowd out there. So back out here live, parents certainly remind your kids of how dangerous cliff jumping can be. It's illegal, and lifeguards also telling me today for any minor children, parents can be fined.
Or you got to jump in the safer zone. And there is a safer zone to jump in Sunset Cliffs. That I know. And you want to jump when the tide is high. You don't want to jump when the tide is low. Okay? That's just the reality.
If their kids are caught jumping or doing any sort of cliff jumping. Carlo and Stephanie.
Man, that is tough to watch. And besides that type of situation, lifeguards have just been very busy in the water all along the beaches in water rescues. Do you know if they are dealing with more rescues this summer compared to...
Everyone is in San Diego in the summer, especially the whole population of Arizona is out there. So those lifeguards, they are busy, bro, because everyone wants to come to San Diego for the beach, for the weather, for the vibes, Cali vibes, man.
This time last year?
Liddy in the city.
Well, lifeguards told me that they are dealing with an above average number of rescues that they're going out on. Since June, it's around 3,000 or so. Last weekend alone, they told me it was more than 460, and that it really was the majority. It was people who got caught in rip current.
3,000? Bro, these guys got to get a pay raise.
So they're really just warning people, take these warnings that they give out, take them seriously.
All right. Kelly Hessedal live for us in Mission Beach. Thank you.
And as always, you can find it.
Crazy, dude. Crazy. Just crazy. That guy. But look, let's check out the other one because we got this other guy really, really badly cooked himself, bro. Climbing that cliff. This one, guy just cooked himself, bro.
I found an instant AI
Absolutely
accident calculator.
bro. This guy mogged him damn self, bro. This is really like one of the most cooked events I've seen in my life, bro. This guy slammed, bro. And he was just climbing on the cliff. Like, okay, I've climbed the cliffs, but not like this guy did. All right, let's see this. Wait. Let's put the volume. Let's see this, bro.
That is so sketchy.
Oh, God. Here we go. They blurred it out, too. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be... Oh, God. These two things happened like within the span of like a week, bro. And we're going to go out there and check out what's going on at the Sunset Cliffs area, man. We're going to see what's, if people are still jumping, like what the situation is. I mean, if people are still jumping, yeah, I'm going to jump. I mean, I want to make sure that it's in a safe place for me to jump and there's not going to be rocks below and whatnot. But, man, that guy just mogged himself, bro.
Moving his toes.
Moving his feet, that's always a good sign, Really slammed bad, bro. Really slammed bad, bro. That's all we really got for the YouTube clips, but that's what happened at Sunset Cliffs, man. Bottom line, look, if you're gonna jump from this area. You know, look, let's look at this. This is like
Second fall at Sunset Cliffs in just a matter of days is triggering.
Yeah, second fall. Wait, triggering what?
Say people are risking their lives jumping from the cliffs. The latest incident comes after a 17-year-old was seriously hurt over the weekend. ABC 10 News reporter Karina Vargas is live at some
1917. Okay,
Cliffs
right here.
video post.
See that? This is a safer place to jump. But you can see right here. Look, right here where I have my cursor. That area, wherever it is, you can see the tide's actually a little bit lower than it should be when you jump. Okay, because this water, like like you see, there's rocks here, there's rocks here, there's rocks there. When you jump, you want that tide to be a little higher. So, but this area is better to jump. But all these people walking, this shit's gonna collapse. And that's gonna be a whole other problem.
It online shows the recent rescue of a man climbing along Sunset Cliffs before suddenly losing his grip and falling onto the rocks below. Lifeguards rushed into the water to rescue the man, and it's the second major cliff rescue here in just days.
He wasn't even a jump. I mean, he probably was jumping, but he was, bro. You could have climbed. You could have gone the easier way, man. Why'd you have to go out and be like, oh, ooh? He got the clip, bro. I'll tell you that much.
You may think this is fine too, but if you hit a rock or something underneath, just in the wrong way, you could get knocked unconscious, and that puts you at risk for drowning.
There's not really as much rocks. Like, there's channels, you know, where there's sand and there's channels where there's rocks. You know, the rocks are obviously going to be like, you know, but you have to swim around and like spot and check where you're jumping so you don't jump into rocks, because that's how you like impale yourself, dude. That's the reality, bro.
It is illegal. Many are still doing it anyways. When you've done it, do you think about the dangers of jumping?
Sometimes, yeah. I think about like the depth or whatever, but nah, I've been doing it for a while, so it's like, it's pretty natural to me.
Bro, you might think this guy's like nonchalant, but look, the reality is like, if you're being smart about it, you're checking where you're jumping, you're doing it when it's high tide, like you're not gonna cook yourself like that. That's the reality, bro.
Officials say that
sick ass gainer. Yeah, I don't know. That really fried me right there. That guy really, those people like cooked themselves, bro. Cooked. Yeah, anyways, your boy MB212 Viral and cut my flag it.